Hey, welcome to Week 2 Team Builder. This is my team, the Baltimore Gliscorioles, for the NSTL. This week we're taking on the Sydney Swanna, uh, coached by Jem McKenz. And I don't know, let's just get right into it. I don't think these things through. Don't worry about it. So, this week, I'll use my mouse for this, huh? So, her team, she stated in her team builder she wanted like a really well rounded team, and I think she did a pretty good job of that. Fortunately, much like my team, there aren't any like horrible stallers that I can't deal with. Things, a lot of like Skarmories and Celesteelas. Like there's none of those. So I'm not worried about getting stalled out too hard. Possibly like a defensive Arcanine with like Will-O-Wisp and stuff could really mess me up. But at the same time, like I should be able to handle it. Uh, this time I think I actually had like almost more trouble predicting what she was gonna bring than week one, but I know Megalopunny's coming because of its outspeeds everything on my team, and I know Garchomp is coming because I have the worst ground weakness of all time. And then here like the lightest greens are the ones like I'm expecting the most. So like Manaphy, Arcanine, Florges, like I think there's like real good chance, especially Manaphy and Arcanine, just because of like Mega Mawile and I don't know. My Manaphy outspeeding pretty much everything besides Jolteon and Tornadus, which like Jolteon, yeah, sure, but she has a Garchomp. I think Uxie has probably like a better chance of coming as well because just U-turn on the Hoopa and my other things not being able to outspeed it, like Hydreigon maybe, but I'm not bringing that. Am I not bringing Hydreigon? Weird. Okay. So that's just what I'm looking at. There's nothing this week that I'm like worried about getting swept by. There's no Manaphy's not the Z user to like get +1 speed or anything. Lopunny I've prepped for. So so let's just get into it. Right now, this week I'm gonna try this agility baton pass set with Jolteon. I figured there's a few things, Arcanine, Florges, whatever that I can set up on a little bit and be able to baton pass in. So I'm running speed to outspeed Garchomp. I'm not going to outspeed Mega Lopunny. And just real quick, I've been thinking about speed prepping. And I wonder if this is too obvious that where if every time I say, hey, I have Jolteon at 130 and she has Garchomp at 102, I'm going to prep for 102 speed. If people are going to know that I'm going to do that and then she just preps Mega Lopunny down to 102 speed and has all this like HP bulk, but like also that's like too risky almost. And there's probably gonna be a couple weeks where like I run higher speeds because I don't need the EVs elsewhere. But like this works out for me because I want HP as much as I can. Special attack isn't that important. I have HP Ice for the Garchomp, Thunderbolt for the Manaphy, or for any other things I need. She also, besides Garchomp, no electric immunities. Actually, am aware of the electric immunities this week. So this is very, very straightforward. I have Volt Absorb because of Vikavolt, I guess. Mostly because I don't need the Flame Orb speed. Or if I did, like my other option I was thinking for this was like protect Flame Orb Thunder Wave, and that way I can paralyze the Mega Lopunny. But I figured like I can handle the Lopunny enough. So this is very, very straightforward. Just agility baton pass, EV for outspeeding Garchomp. Hopefully, Garchomp is probably a very good chance at Scarfed just because Jolteon and Tornadus, and then Hydreigon would be outsped. So like Scarfed Garchomp's a decent problem, we'll say. So that brings me into Mawile, the most likely recipient of agility baton pass. I have play rough because it kills 90% of her team. Rock side to basically deal with the Arcanine, and brick break to deal with the promo pass in case it comes. I mean, I didn't need that much coverage, and then sword stance in case I can. If I get agility baton passed into something like Florges and I can take 2 hits or whatever, and then I can get a Sword Stance with +1 speed. That would depend on where Garchomp is or what happens. So like Sword Stance is just there in case like it's the difference maker. It's like I could bring Sucker Punch in case Garchomp is scarfed, but like I don't know. It's kind of rough. So it's like all attack, enough speed so that way when it's doubled, I outspeed Mega Lopunny and just the rest in HP. Pretty straightforward here. I don't know about the moves. I basically everything besides play rough and probably rock slide. Like brick break and sword stance, there's probably a lot more I could do. But like if that Pro Pass comes, then I'm like totally screwed. Because I guess he bring Probo Pass. I mean, it has a pretty good matchup against my team. I don't have a lot of fighting or ground. Basically, just Nidoqueen and Quagsire handle it. That's my logic on that. Next is an interesting-ish set for Tornadus Therian. Here I'm bringing setup with bulk up. And basically what I'm thinking is I can outspeed everything on his team besides the Mega Lopunny again. I have a Citrus Berry. I can kill Flor. If I get a bulk up, I should be able to kill Florius with Iron Tail. Acrobatics starts doing damage. It's kind of one of those weird things where it's like I don't know like what this will do, but like with the I was also very like close between running Figgy or whatever, one of the 50% HP restorers with this because like obviously that's way more health. But like I have Regenerator, I have the Citrus, so that way like if I'm bulking up and she's a physical attacker, I don't know about this thing. I feel like it's kind of like Hoopa last week where I'm like the set makes sense because that way it lets me take on Mega Lopunny the way it's done, and that way like I mean that could totally get me going. I don't know. It's interesting. I think it'll be fine. I'm sure there's a better set I could run, but like I just think this is just what I'm going with. Like I don't know. I just have like it's one of the things where I kind of had a feeling about it. Same thing with Hoopa. So we'll see how that. If this doesn't work, this will be a very good like future knowledge thing for me for prepping, because if stuff like this just straight up doesn't work, like not novel stuff, I accept it. But like I think I can pull it off. So next, I'm actually bringing Specs Nidoqueen. The reason for this is kind of silly, but like I didn't know what to do with this Nidoqueen. I'm like, defensive Nidoqueen doesn't kill anything. It doesn't, it's like, yeah, I can handle Florges. It can sort of handle Arcanine. It's like free setup for Manaphy. Garchomp will kill it. Even if I bring Shucka, it's like whatever. Mega Lopunny like two shots it. So hopefully here it's one of those things where I'm bulky. I'm physically defensively bulky, so I could catch Mega Lopunny. This could be my another baton pass acceptor. The reason I don't have the same speed as Mega Mawile to outspeed the Mega Lopunny, which I need to like check what that speed is. 103 is because those extra EVs are like really important for doing. I did return calcs of just like offensive Mega Lopunny, and it's just like it's very close, like these 50% hits from like return or ice punch, and it's just like I need all the defense and HP I can get, but I also need damage and special attack. It's like I might rethink that, but like I don't know. It's just it seems kind of strange that like I don't know. It's just like this one's weird too, but I'm basically just thinking it's one of those things where it'll like the specs gives it the damage that the defense takes away, but I need the defense, but I don't know. I don't like my prep for this week that much, but like I also think it's good enough, if that makes sense. Like I think it's one of the things where it's like I'm being kind of weird because I have the room to be, and not to knock Gem by any means, but like I just like watching week one and looking at the team matchups, I think that my matchup is good enough that I can kind of get away with it. So next is whatever, don't worry about it. Next is Hoopa. I'm Scarf this week. I don't need the Z move that really because there's too many things that could just fuck me up. Like Mega Lopunny with my 60 base defense is just gonna obliterate me. Garchomp, same thing. Manaphy could have Signal Beam. It doesn't quite kill, but if that thing's set up, then it's nice to have an extra mon besides just the two to outspeed that. Arcanine's a big issue again. The Arcanine's probably like the worst thing I have to deal with on this team, which is like basically I'll get into what Quagsire for next. So basically it's just all attack, enough speed to outspeed Mega Lopunny, if it were max, which like I don't know if she would run max speed, but like I have to stop it. She I don't think she uploaded week 1, so I didn't see a team builder to show me how she speed preps, which would be important because if I saw her speed prepping down, I could maybe get away with it, but like I still can't risk it either way. And that because that's also an interesting thing is for speed prepping that I'm kind of thinking about is like if you go max speed, you're basically forcing your opponent to, for at least for like their scarfers and stuff to like also put speed in. So whatever, things straightforward. Zen Headbutt kills Megalopunny, Ice Punch kills Garchomp, Knockoff does good damage to basically everything else, and Gunk Shot kills Florges. Because I think Florges has a good chance. Florges? Is it soft G, hard G? I don't know. They just make this up. I don't watch the anime. They don't tell me. The anime is wrong half the time. Doesn't even make sense. So whatever. It's not half the time. So I think this set's like fine. I think it'll get me out. I mean, like, I don't know if I could just bring this in against Mega Lopunny and she's like, oh, I can kill it. You know, like, I don't know how obvious a Scarf Hoopa is. I don't know how common that is. But, like, if I get this thing in, if I bring it in on Lopunny after, like, it kills something, it's just like, that's screwed. But maybe, I don't know. And then here comes literally the only thing keeping me in this battle is this horribly defensive Quagsire. I almost said Swampert because I named it Cooper. So it's a very straightforward set. I'm unaware in case Mega Lopunny has Power Up Punch exclusively. I mean, like, yeah, the water absorb for Manaphy might be okay, but like there's like a very good chance Manaphy brings Energy Ball because it doesn't really need it. Manaphy basically needs like Surf, Ice Beam, Energy Ball, and Tail Glow. I mean, there's nothing else. Or Signal Beam. I don't know. If I would have to kind of scout for Energy Ball if Manaphy comes in on this thing, and I could probably just switch into Jolteon for the first move because Surf won't do that much on not set up. But basically, you know, Toxic for all the physical attackers, counter specifically for the Mega Lopunny, recover to get health back. I think this thing just totally walls Mega Lopunny. I think Mega Lopunny is like high jump kick is like a 40 something to low 50s. Like I think it's a guaranteed 3-hit KO after leftovers, which is like nice. So it's like it can't 2-hit KO me unless we're doing switch-in shenanigans and rocks and stuff. I don't know. So like this, I don't know, but this thing will be huge. It'll be good against Garchomp. If Garchomp's Scarf, this is my switch into Garchomp. If this is my switch into Arcanine. If Arcanine has a Will-O-Wisp, who cares? I'm just Toxicking and recovering and whatever. Right? Yeah. If Arcanine has like sub Will-O-Wisp, it walls the hell out of me. I mean, Florges sort of too. I want to switch out on a Florges, but basically into Nidoqueen. So if she brings like Psychic or HP Ground, that's good prep. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Probopass would wall this thing. She brings it, but like, I'm pretty sure Nidoqueen counter walls Probopass. So like, I don't know. I think my prep is like I said, I think it is kind of weird this week, but like I think it's intentional. I think everything will work well together. I'm not like this. I can handle Mega Lopunny. It's just one of those things where like if she's because my switch-ins to Mega Lopunny is basically always going to be Quagsire, but just like my things that can handle it, like Tornadus and Nidoqueen that can take, you know, one or two returns, it's just like I can only do that so many times. So if she's smart about preserving Mega Lopunny, if I mess up with this Quagsire, you know, if she's running Grass Punch Mega Lopunny, you know, something stupid. That could really set me back. I need to conserve this Quagsire. I think Quagsire just totally will win me the game if I'm smart about it, but it'll win me the game slowly. So that's just something to keep in mind. So I mean that's about it. There's no Kyurem Blacks this week. There's no like, oh, what about Agility Lopunny? Like, no, because of Swampert. I did it. See, I told her I was gonna do it because of Quagsire. The name's on the screen, and I can't. I had to look. But yeah, so that's like basically it. I don't know. We'll get into the battle. I haven't done the battle yet. I like to record these before the battle, so that way, in case I say cool stuff like, oh, I think Tornadus could do the same thing Hoopa did last week, and then I get the 6 kills with Tornadus, and I look like a genius. Even though last week it was the opposite, where I was like, I don't think Hoopa will be that good, and then so that means Tornadus sucks is always, you know, opposite curse. So like that'll be it. Battle will come up in just a minute, and thanks for watching. If you skip this, fair enough, and see you for the battle.
All right, here's the battle optimate real quick. Oh, it's supposed to. Shouldn't let me do this, right? Okay. So I'm panicking. So we did the first 3 turns and she was level 100, so now we should be good. I led Quagsire just because I figured Garchomp or Lopunny was leading, and I went for Toxic because I said I could go for Ice Beam. She's probably gonna get rocks up, but you know. Okay. And turn 2, I already made a misplay. I went for another Toxic, figuring the switch was coming, but she actually stays in and Toxic me right back. I was like, a Toxic Garchomp, really? Now, oh, that's a bad, just caught me off guard, so okay, and this was a turn where this did 1% and froze, and we're not gonna count. Okay, freeze didn't need to happen. That's fine. Okay, so this is, I can't stay in here. I'm thinking. I mean, if she's zero special attack, Moonblast still does up to a little over 40% max to Mawile, and I just can't take the damage. I didn't even bring Iron Head. So I think even if HP Ground's a possibility, I have to go straight into Nidoqueen. And now we're all caught up here. This turn didn't happen yet. Okay, so Heal Bell did come. That's interesting. I am Choice Specs, so Garchomp could come back in. Who else? No one else on the team could really take a Sludge Wave. If she goes back into Garchomp, I can go back into Quagsire. But I'm still in a bad spot because of that Toxic. So I can go for I can go try to get a kill here, and I could go for Ice Beam. She seems to be playing smart safe, so that would go back into Garchomp, and I can scout for a move here anyways. I'll stay in. It's risky. Okay, man, if you can't, that's so bad. Okay. So she's leftovers. That's interesting. I should have gone for Sludge Wave, so stop predicting, please. So I'm just going to go into Jolteon and see what she wants to do. Okay, Scald comes. It does a good amount. It is a burn. I'm not... Am I Quick Feet? No, I should be Volt Absorb for this guy. Okay. I think I'm going to go for early Agility Baton Pass. Shit. She stayed in with Manaphy and Electric type before. I'm gonna go for Thunderbolt. Okay, Florida just comes in. That's fine. Okay, so Jolteon's looking in a rough spot to be able to Agility Baton Pass, so that's fine. I'll just Baton Pass out. But I just go right back into Nidoqueen and actually Sludge Wave this time. I mean, if she goes back into Garchomp. Okay. So she's disconnected. I'll pause, let her internet connect. Don't worry about it. Alright, she's back. I'm going to Baton Pass here. Just go back into Nidoqueen. On the Psychic. Jesus. It's too good. I'm screwed. So, I mean, I'll just go into... Oh, this is real bad. Hey, I thought I was good at this game. Wow. Okay. So Mawile comes in, takes probably a decent amount of damage. I can't imagine she's going to re-predict that. No. Okay. That still does a decent chunk. I have no reason not to go for a Play Rough here. Mega Ball and Play Rough. I mean, yeah. That's fine. So Garchomp goes down, Mega Mawile gets a kill. That's good. That's real good. Okay. Don't know what item that was. Doesn't really matter. So Florges is still a big threat, but fortunately I have some things for it. I just need safe switches, which I don't seem to be getting. Okay, Manaphy comes in. Now I have to think what I want to do. I'm probably not going to get Agility Baton Pass up. This thing is useful for Florius. Does a Scald... I'll see if a Scald kills me. So Scald did 40... I have to do some calcs here. Damn. The Manaphy, whatever. Skull does. If she's not modest, it won't kill me. So I really just need this damage. I don't mind Mawile going down here. It's fine. I didn't bring Sucker Punch. Arcanine didn't come, which is real interesting, but it's working out real well for her. This is spooky, man. Skull does not kill. No burn. Damage. That's so much damage. Okay. So, I mean, she's probably just going to stay in, get the lefties back. This is fine. I have no reason not to go for a play rough again. I don't have Sucker Punch. That's fine. So, Jolteon gets countered. You don't do enough. I have to do a calc again. So let's see. If Play Rough did 82, she's probably got some bulk. So Hoopa Unbound. It's my special attack. Just minus a 171. Ooh, okay. Psychic is probably going to do enough. I guess I have no reason not to go for knockoff, though. Unless Florges. Either way, if Florges comes in. What does this Gunk Shot do? Okay, hold on. I'm 212 attack. So I'm not adamant. Gunk Shot does like 50%. I think I need to go into Hoopa and Gunk Shot. So I'll obviously reveal my Scarf. I mean, maybe she's not running a lot of speed and I have the chance because I'm up to 145, so I don't want to risk missing, but I have to. Okay, she disconnected again. Pause it and I'll Gunk Shot when she comes back. Alright, we're back. So I'm going for Gunk Shot. A miss is the worst thing that happens. Otherwise, I'm probably killing this or Florges, honestly. And either one of those is huge. I need to get rid of Florges. I need to get rid of Manaphy. Damage on Manaphy has been huge. Low punch I'm still not worried about as long as this thing is healthy. Honchkrow is dangerous with Sucker Punch, but fortunately I still have like Quagsire for that. If I have this for Lopunny, and I don't know, Vikavolt might actually sweep me. We'll still have to find out. So I'm going to go for Gunk Shot. Okay, Honchkrow comes in. That's interesting. And I missed, so that's fine. Pursuit is dangerous. I can't risk the Sucker Punch. I don't know if she would have brought Pursuit. Either way, I have to switch out. Yeah, there's Pursuit. That just kills me. Awesome. Okay. I think I lost. Well, I have you, but Florges is still a threat because I haven't damaged that at all. That might be banded damage. I think I'm just gonna try to bulk up. I think I've already lost this battle. She outplayed the fuck out of me, huh? I mean, the Gunk Shot miss probably didn't really matter. Find out. No Sucker Punch. Awesome. So Citrus Berry will pop here. I think +2 without an item. Okay, she's gone again. So I'm trying to figure out why that Pursuit killed. And I don't really understand it. Because here, a 252 Adamant Pursuit against Hoopa should only do 84%. Why did that kill? She like Dark Plate? Oh my god. I don't even know what that's called. Well, she was Muscle Band. I guess it could have done it. Alright, so I go for another bulk up here. It's kind of silly, but I kind of have to. Probably goes for Brave Bird. Oh, weird. Interesting set. So whatever, Acrobatics. I don't think this thing gets Mean Look. Alright, well. I mean, she can Fake Out with Low Punny. And then something dies. Alright, so she must have Fake Out. Trying to think. This thing still can hit Florges pretty hard. Will beat Manaphy. I'm gonna switch out. Megas, man, Hoopa dying is crazy. Okay, 17. That's actually does less than it probably should have. I can't imagine she's gonna attack. I'm just gonna double back into Tornadus to try to take on this Florges. So I should be at really good health after Regenerator before rocks. I should still be at like, I don't know, 70%. Man, I'm just trying to preserve differential at this point. I'm really not sure what my window of winning is here. Besides, dude, Parasong probably won her the game there. Okay. That's fine. I can go for Acrobatics here and get the kill. Okay. So she probably goes into this. I mean, I don't really care what happens. I go into Jolteon every time here. Regenerator should get me back to full if that's how Regenerator works. And if she goes for Bug Buzz or something silly, then Jolteon goes down. If not, we'll have to see. Okay, Energy Ball comes in. So it's interesting because Energy Ball probably killed you, but I don't know if you're outspeed me. So what I'm thinking, I need to check for an item, I guess. I'm just gonna go into Nidoqueen. Hopefully outspeed. I'm decently speedy, unless this thing is 103 or better, max speed. I don't know why it would be, unless it's an agility set. I'll just go for Sludge Wave. She outspeeds me, that's fine. Okay, awesome. Let's see the damage here. Okay, so this thing probably outspeeds and kills me with Psychic. That's fine. I'll go down here. Oh, why outspeed? There's a chance. Oh my god, there's a chance. She's smart enough to go for return. Okay, here we go. Nowhere wall. Defense up max. Mega low punny. Let's see if this thing is let's see, Fake Out. I need to check for Fake Out. Because Fake Out did 17%. So it's likely that was a high roll. Return or high jump kick does like 50%. So I have to decide what I think I need to do here. I think what happens is I think it doesn't matter what I do here. Cause okay, so here's my reasoning. I'm gonna go into Quagsire. So here's how I'm planning out these last turns. I go into Quagsire, she kills me, whatever. I go into Tornadus, I can live any hit, kill with Acrobatics. If she switches out, it's a 2-hit KO on Vikavolt. You cannot speed me even if it's Scarfed. Actually, yeah, no. So I would kill that, and I'm going to be at 75%. If she doesn't switch out, that thing dies, and I need... So if she stays in, Tornadus kills this. She goes into that. I get damaged. Nidoqueen outspeeds and kills. Except that forces Energy Ball. But no matter what, I don't think she can lock herself into move. I have 2 ground types left, so I'm going straight into Quagsire. Even if she substitute, I can recover and... Okay. Crit doesn't matter. Quagsire goes down. So I go into Tornadus. I Acrobatics here. It'll kill her if she stays in. I'll live any hit, ignoring crits or like Ice Punch Freeze or whatever. It 2-hit KOs. Vikavolt. Oh, the crit! There's no way the crit mattered. I clapped and I scared my cat. Oh my gosh. So no matter what, I guess it depends if this thing is like Scarfed or Speedy. I could still lose here. Because she's going for Energy Ball no matter what. That'll kill Nidoqueen. I just have to go for Acrobatics. That does. She might be Assault Vest then. Bug Bust. I probably could have switched. Not that it mattered. Okay, it depends if this is able to kill. Sludge Wave is my strongest move. 123. Nothing super effective. She won by 8%. That's fucking incredible. Good game. I can't be mad. Wow. That's that's probably damage rolls, huh? Between Acrobatics and that. Wow, that's a great game. I almost brought it back. I think that had to have been Assault Vest, which is an incredible bring on her part. Wow. All right, well that's a good game. I played really bad in the beginning and I wasn't able to bring it back. So that's a great prep, great battling by her. And I'll have to think about this. I was playing so fast and loose in the beginning, and that's exactly what I needed not to do. And I think I underestimated her battling ability. So that's a disappointing loss. It is only a 1-0, so differential's preserved a little bit. But other than that, thanks for watching, and I'll try to recover for week 3.